really done a lot the last couple of days. That's why I haven't vlogged anything. I kind of was in one of the worst sleeping routines ever, which I did it again today, actually. I was trying to get up early and I didn't. Yeah, I kind of screwed that up. I managed to get up to the co-op, so I've got milk and everything, and I'm feeling quite pleased with myself because of the fact that I went in there and I only picked up what I absolutely needed, apart from one item, just one item that I bought that I didn't really need, but you know, I needed a drink. I was up there and I was like, I mean, I took a drink before I went, but by the time I'd walked up there, I was like dry throat and everything. Obviously, Monday I have my assessment appointment, which I'm not looking forward to. Yeah, there's just general. I mean, I've literally been just, you know, kind of doing, I suppose, way too much sleeping, way too much of not doing anything at all. You know, I mean, I just, it's been a fairly boring couple of days, pretty much. I mean, on the upside, I suppose, you know, you know, being as I'm not, not awake during most of the times when the shops are open, it sort of stops me from spending anything. So, I mean, I've still got like, let's see, I've still got £20 in the bank. And I've got enough for my bus fare on Monday in my purse. So I'm doing fairly well. Hopefully if I can hang on to enough of that. But obviously there's, you know, the whole aspect of requiring dinners and stuff. And I haven't really got a whole hell of a lot. Still trying to follow the diet. Yeah. I tried a new drink that was called, it was a Co-op's own brand. It was called Dr. Pop Zero. It's supposed to be their version of Dr. Pepper. It was okay, but it had kind of a slightly funky aftertaste that sort of hung around, and I was just like, nah, won't be getting that again. I mean, the drink, it was, what, 7 calories per 250ml serving? So I thought that was pretty good, but obviously, yeah, the flavour's just a bit, yeah, I've got a couple of tasks I've got to do. I've already watched my show, The 100. Yeah, just not a whole hell of a lot. There was a very interesting colour sky this evening as I was walking to the co-op. Obviously, by the time I got out of the co-op, it was dark. So, but yeah, I managed to actually do the whole thing within about a half an hour. Yes, darling. He's talking again. But yeah, we shall see what else, if there is anything else that I get up to later. So, Smokey had his collar on for, I would say, roughly about a week, maybe a little over. And I noticed that there was a lot of, you know, open marks, open areas where he'd scratched and scratched and scratched. So I assumed it was a wise idea. You could see one of them right there. I assumed that it was the collar that was the problem, that perhaps he was allergic to something. So I took the collar off, and hopefully that will give his neck a chance to heal, and I'll just have to try and think of something else to, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I've not seen hide nor hair of any fleas, so yeah, I don't know why he keeps itching and cleaning, and it's more the cleaning that I can't figure out. But yeah, I had to take the collar off of him because yeah, it was aggravating him and making things worse. My poor baby. Little man was looking at me a minute ago. Yeah, I've just been farting around on Doll Divine again. Not really doing a terrific lot. There's been a lot of times where I've wondered what my heritage is, but the chances of finding anything is like about the size of that in the entire universe. Because, I mean, I've tried looking up. I mean, I looked up the records for the only hospital that did maternity in the area where my birth certificate states that I was born. And I went through page after page after page of you know, different dates, different names. And obviously, you know, the closest I came was a little boy that was born the exact same day as me. So, but yeah, I mean, I haven't got the money to kind of go on to things like Ancestry.com, but it probably wouldn't help me anyway because I don't know anything. And the only people that could have told me anything, you know, are gone. You know, they departed this world many years ago. So I mean, in some ways I kind of envy the people that, you know, that they have access to that. You know, they can kind of, you know, like when you see a picture of someone and you then see a picture of, say, their mother or their father or both, and you can kind of see where they've gotten certain physical attributes from. I don't have anything like that, you know. And I mean, I suppose, well, it's a pretty dead certain that I'm never going to find out anything like that because there's just no information. You know, I mean, there's literally nothing for me to go on. I mean, I've tried doing searches online and things, but I've not really found anything. I haven't even found any avenues that I can go down. So, I mean, hell, back in the day, I even wrote to the Ricky Lake Show years and years and years ago. Never heard back off that either. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a mystery for the entirety of my life. A mystery.